Hello, this is my first makeup tutorial aimed at transgender women of an older age like me, I'm 45, who perhaps haven't been going through transition very long. I've had 2.5 years on estrogen and testosterone blockers, and as you can see I still have noticeable stubble around here. So I just want to pass on what I do for my daily look. It's not a very made up look, but it's a look that I feel comfortable in public with. So first of all, let's get our hair up and out of the way. I have a very clean face. I've just shaved. I have to shave my face unfortunately every day because I am quite hairy and I'm not comfortable to go out without covering up the shade of my stubble. I'm not a cis woman, a natural woman, so I don't mind that people look at me and say transgender, that's fine. Be proud of the word transgender, but I still want to disguise the natural traits of masculinity, which include this stubble. So first of all, I like to use Garnier Skin Active Pure Active BB Cream. This one, as opposed to the non-pure active, I find is a longer wearing one. And they say 5-in-1, but there are 3 main traits with this that draw me to it. It has mineral pigment, so it acts as a makeup. It is a moisturiser, so you'd have to dispense with moisturiser, you don't need that as well. And it is a UV protection with an SPF, I think, of 20. I might have to check that. I go for a light clear tone. Obviously pick according to your skin tone. So with this, you put it on pretty much as you would moisturiser. You need a full coverage. Don't worry if it looks like I'm putting a lot on, it really does blend into your skin very nicely. One of the traits that it advertises is that it disguises your pores, and I have very noticeable pores around my mouth. So yeah, I apply in 5 areas. Again with this, don't put too much on because you can always add more. If you need more coverage, it is very easy to put more on top and your skin will still soak it in. So again, like a moisturiser, just make sure that you work it in all over your face. You're looking for even coverage. You may get to a point that it looks time to make silly faces on camera. It takes some time. As you see, it's not working like a thick foundation. If I was doing a full makeup look, I wouldn't use BB cream, I would use moisturiser, then I would use a primer, then I would use foundation over the top of that. But as I say, this is a day wear look, and I don't like to go out in the day looking like I've plastered it all on with a trowel. This works in very quickly and very easily. You can leave it with just the BB cream coverage, but I prefer to add a layer of dusting of translucent powder over the top, which I find helps this stay all day. as I find this is different from the standard BB, the Pure Active is longer wearing, but I also find that it streaks less. If you got a shower and you get some rain, if it's not Pure Active, I find you get streaks. Now, normal talcum powder, preferably unscented, because you don't want to wear things that are scented on your face, especially if you're going to put perfume on. But, you know, a nice soft brush, shake off the excess. It's a dusting, and we keep working that until you don't see it as white powder. This is what the drag queens started. They cake on translucent powder and leave it there to bake. We actually call it baking, I believe. It keeps makeup much longer wearing, especially if you're wearing very, very thick makeup. But today, as I say, for this look, this day look, this is just to let it last longer. I'm not caking it on, I'm putting the very, very, very thinnest of coats on, an absolute dusting. For this, a very soft brush is wonderful. This one is Powder Brush by number 7. So next, again, if I was going out on an evening but not really wanting too much makeup, I will contour. If, like many transgender women who are older, you have a hairline that is receding, or you have a very masculine looking hairline, then you can contour this area, which makes it less noticeable. I like to use butter bronze, what do they call it? Physician's Formula. It's Muru butter from the Amazon. They claim all sorts of stuff about it, skin conditioning, etc. But I mean, you're putting it on top of moisturising BB cream anyway, so you're not going to reap the benefits of it. But that smell is addictive. You just want to eat it. And as you can see, I'm using it very well. So if you want to contour your hairline, get a nice amount on your brush and just go round into the hair. You're not going to damage your hair with this stuff, it's very gentle. And once you've gone into your hair, once you, any contouring, whether it's your cheeks or hair, use quite a firm brush. And once you've applied that, blend with a medium firm brush. The secret of any makeup, as far as I've found, is just blend, 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 blend. You see, you hardly notice that now. That line of bronzer orange has now disappeared into your hairline. And it actually, once you've got your hair back down again, it draws less attention to a hairline that you might not want people to notice. Now here we have, who's this by? Rimmel London, Soft Kohl Kajal Eyeliner Pencil in black. This is an eyeliner pencil, very easy to put on. It's not a waterproof one. And this is designed to be easily smudged if you want the smoky eye look. But I like to use this one on the top, pull my eye to the side and just draw on a third of the way up my eye on both sides. That won't necessarily be noticeable once I apply mascara, but this, it wears quite nicely all day, and if you want to up your look for the evening, you can smudge that into a smoky eye look. Now, I also use Maybelline New York Lasting Drama Gel 24 hours. This one is waterproof. I've tested this at my mother's funeral. You can weep and it's not going to run. So pull your lid down. I like to use the waterproof long lasting on the bottom eyelid because it has staying power. Most eyeliners that I find I use on my bottom lid won't last the day and you have to reapply, but this one I've found I don't have to. So I have black on the outer parts of both of my eyes. I bring this together with number 7 Intense Volume Waterproof Mascara, and it does what it says. It lasts, it's waterproof, and it really does intensify your eyelashes. So get a good coverage. And careful not to splash it on your upper eyelids, as I sometimes do. Put it under, woggle it about, twist it, blink. It's the easiest way to put it on, is by blinking. If you're new to applying makeup, twist and blink, and look down into the camera or into the mirror, and you're less likely to get clumps appearing on your eyelid. So you see, that's the difference between each eye. That one feels more of a dun eye, this one's a bit incoherent. You need this really to join up your liners. You can blend your top eyeliner if you want to. I don't bother. A lot about my makeup look is laziness. You don't really want to spend hours in the bathroom at the beginning of the day, especially if you're working. And that's my eyes done. For lipsticks, there's this shop in Thailand, which is a Japanese shop called Daiso, which is the equivalent of the pound shop. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to buy them here, but I used to really like the pomegranate. Instead, I'm finding that L'Oreal Paris does a really nice range. I think they're about £7 or £8 from Boots, but this one is Striker Rose. I do put a lot on because I blot off. I don't like to leave the coverage on. I find it feels sticky and uncomfortable. But yeah, I like the feel and I like the look of L'Oreal's. This is another little bite from Daiso eyebrow brush. I'm sure they do equivalents in the UK, I've just not looked yet. But on one end you have the makeup. And you know, you might not think to bother defining your eyebrows, but it really does make a difference. I'm a convert, I've never bothered before. So just draw on the shape of your eyebrow, which looks a bit stark at the moment. But on the other end of the brush, you have this, which you can smooth it out with. This also helps comb your eyebrows before you go out, which believe me is necessary sometimes. This is one of my regular beauty regimes, not that many, to get my eyebrows either waxed or threaded regularly, and they're very overdue. Anyway, that's my quick makeup routine for a day out. That's me for the day. I hope you found this enjoyable, educational, useful in some respect. Sometime I will show you what I do for an evening look. Thank you. See you soon.